Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Yakuza Kiwami. I'm the Mysterious JG, and have I got a deal for you. So the last couple of videos I did, I was rushing to get them in here and there so I wouldn't fall behind. I'm sitting down now for what will probably be a pretty long recording session. What difference does that make to you? Well, it makes a little bit of a difference because I I get even more unfocused about like sticking to objectives and just not getting pulled into whatever Kiryu happens to wander past. This is like the equivalent of me doing like a multi-hour stream, except I don't do streams. So it's like me doing a multi-hour stream in the middle of the day, weekday or some weekend. But it's broken up into 30 minutes. But it's basically it's me just doing random shit. So I will tell you this much though. Just by chance, well, not by chance, but as I finished my last video, the last thing I did after stopping recording was I ran towards the Sega arcade to see if anything had changed with the Silly Mezu King quest, and I got a card on the way there, and that seems to have put us over the top. So I hope you're not upset about this, but we're back to Mezu King in this video, most likely. And I want to give Bobo the Vulture credit. He pointed out in the chat what Mezu King should have been called. Can't believe it didn't occur to me. Mesu King from here on really should be referred to as Rumble Roaches. So if you've never seen my Let's Play of Rumble Roses, it's certainly got more views than this has. Can't imagine why. I think this series isn't, and I don't obsess about this. I'm not monetizing the hobby. I'm doing it for fun. There's all sorts of things I could be doing to try to, play nice with the YouTube algorithm and get my videos to appear in search results and blah blah, and I'm not doing any of those things. I do notice when one series is getting like 10 times the view of another, and I even have a running gag about the fact that like Lennis 2, I think I joke that I lost subscribers by Let's Playing Lennis 2, which I can explain that joke, but that's a whole other like 5-minute story. But no, this game, I think I'm very unfocused. I'm just wandering around in this goofy ass open world that people who are interested in the world of Yakuza have already seen it. I don't think there's a lot of people being introduced to the Yakuza world by my play. And I'm really not focusing in on the story elements, which for most people are the most interesting. But Rumble Roses did quite well. And I don't think it was because I was more focused on story. I think there might be something else about Rumble Roses that brought in viewers who weren't normal JG fans. But we're going to be concentrating on Rumble Roaches. But anyway, Kiryu's not exactly bored, but I guess he can make time for tea. Oh, that's right, because as I loaded the game, one of the I was about to call them call girls. That's not exactly fair. But the hostesses that he's dating texted him. And I intend to do the hostess stuff too. Just I'm doing everything that has any story content to it at all, even if like side story content. I don't think any amount of playing shogi is going to lead to story scenes or side story scenes like narrated, like stuff with dialogue and whatnot. I'm trying to do everything that has that just for my own sake of completion. I was chatting with Lethal the other day. He was exposed to Mesu King once and just refused to have anything to do with it. I'm definitely playing through Mesu King because I'm finding the story elements of Mesu King and Kiryu and it's like serious interactions with these little kids. I'm finding them kind of hilarious. So anyway, I came across a Mesu King card off screen on the way to, but I don't know for sure where I found it or that I'll find it the same way this time. So just quick beat up Minagawa, just real fast. So I do want to find at least one more card because wherever I found it off screen. Oh, there's a locker key. Oh, wait a second. Who is that person running around? What is this? This guy is running in circles and you can talk to him? Yeah, it's a sub-story. Yakuza on the run. Move it. Out of my goddamn way. Oh, you think you got me cornered now, huh? What? Well, I'm not going down without a fight. Huh? You seem confused. You're gonna forget you ever saw me. Alright. Quick win with that technique. I should concentrate on the brawler style with my upgrades, because as much fun as like, I can't remember what it's called now. The orange style, where you're like this, basically you're this like big no-selling monster freak. And I'm blanking on what it's actually called. And then you got Rush, where it's like you don't do any grabs, you just do like quick strikes. But Brawler does seem like to be the best overall style. I'm sure Dragon is supposed to be once you've got all the moves, but I can't remember now. Beast mode. That's what it is. Damn, you're no ordinary heavy. Who the hell are you? You just picked a fight with me for no reason at all, because I still have no idea what's going on here. Wait, are you Kiryu of the Dejima family? Have we met? I guess that's not admitting to anything. Although he's probably going to say yes. Huh? Have we met before? Yeah, you're more infamous than you think. No, I know I'm infamous. By the way, your coat, ugly. What the fuck kind of coat are you wearing? That's ugly. But if that's the case, you're not with the guys trying to hunt me down. You're on the run? Yeah, hence my name, Yakuza Escapee. Yeah, the family I just left is on my trail. I took one look at you and figured you must have been with them. Oh, well, I'm not. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, this is for the trouble I've caused. Keep it. Received. Coin locker. Key, I bet I move it. The longer you're involved with me, the more trouble you're in. Where will you go? Leaving the Yakuzas. No joke. Are you going to go around doing various side quests like slot car racing? Right? Every day I stay alive is a blessing. Anyway, good luck, Dragon of Dejima. You're a goddamn legend. So that can't be the end of this quest, because it would be a pretty non-entity of a quest if it was. So somewhere, maybe on this street. Have I not got it equipped? I need to... No, I've got the card detector of cards. I guess I can vaguely run away from these guys while looking for a card. He's a card detector of cards. He only aims to please young celebrities, which has nothing to do with collecting cards. No, there was a card somewhere around here. Ooh. Oh. Oh, speed. I definitely came across a card heading from Shine to... See, you look like somebody with a story. Oh my god, what am I gonna do? Hey there, mister. Excuse me. Who, me? Lioness Candy spokesperson Kiryu? You haven't seen a white bag nearby, have you? I lost it near the theater and I can't seem to find it. Without it, my boyfriend will find out my dark secret. She's a man, baby. Sorry, I don't know why that came to me. Please, can you help me find my bag? Well, you look like quite the bag yourself. What's this woman's problem? She said she's hiding a dark secret from her boyfriend, but she needs my help. Should I? Yeah, Bobo and I were chatting earlier on the Discords. I pointed out, he kind of pointed out how funny it is that Kiryu is getting involved in all these ridiculous side stories. Like, in the main story, he's presented this, physically unassailable, morally unassailable, badass monster. But in these side stories, he's, helpless to see through any ruse that any random stranger throws at him. And he's also helpless to avoid getting caught up in anyone's problems. Now, you can say, sorry, no can do, and ignore these quests, I believe. But, obviously you don't want to. because you get rewards and story content for completing them. But like in response to what Bobo was saying, it occurred to me, yeah, it's weird for me to have played Yakuza Like a Dragon first. So Kiryu, the Dragon of Dojima, is presented in that story as like an NPC and this kind of legendary character, and Ichiban Kasuga tries to live up to him in a sense. But also, like, Ichiban Kasuga is this kind of weird guy who's obsessed with Dragon Quest and hero video games. And even when they don't appear in the side stories, his friends from the main story will tease him about that aspect of his personality. That he goes like, there's like the tour guide who is bad at remembering stuff, and oh, my parents are going to come on this tour. I need to do a good job, or they won't let me continue. And like he agrees to be on the tour with her and help her, even though she's a complete stranger. Blah blah blah. All that stuff kind of makes sense for Ichiban. For Kiryu, it's just like there's never. It's like, why is he so different in the main story from he is in these side quests? Because and that's the thing, is like his voice, his mannerisms don't change in the side quests. Just the things that he would do. Like he's going to be around stoic, deep voice badass doing slot car racing and stuff. It's part of what I love about the game. But again, having experienced Ichiban first, like his like crazy frenetic personality made sense, and it's still fun. But there's just something about how like Kiryu's like, no, dude, you wouldn't be presented with like just random weird quests. Fine, I'll help. Fine, I'll help. I've never been able to turn a face like that down. I'll have a look for you. Are you coming on to her? Really? That'd be great. And yeah, that's actually a fairly, like, by the standards of that generation system. This is an HD remaster of an older game, but yeah, that's a middle-aged woman. Like, she doesn't. They these games tend to have everyone look like they're teenagers or extremely old. No, that's a realistic presentation of a middle-aged woman who's a fairly normal-looking middle-aged woman. They're giving her, I don't know. I'm overthinking it. She looks like a middle-aged woman, and not in a like unflattering like way. It's just like, yeah, that's kind of what a middle-aged woman from Japan might look like. I'm pretty sure I lost it around Theater Square. Remember, you're looking for a white bag. Thank you again. A white bag, huh? Papa got a brand new bag. I know this isn't exciting, but like there's a Mesuking card around here somewhere. I know there is. Because I think if I go into the place right now, oh, here we go. I've got to be close. Oh no, we've previously noticed that one and can't get it. So that's not it. Well, this is the Club Sega. I mean, I can go in here and see if the quest will trigger without. But I feel like I'm one Mesuking card short of actually getting this story to continue. And it's something that well, maybe we just don't do Mesuking right this minute after all. Yeah, because once I get to this menu, I'm pretty sure I don't have it. Yep. I think if I had... Well, no, that's not true. No, I do vaguely remember. I got to that menu, I talked to him, and he did say, oh, yeah, you've got quite a few cards. And then it cut to story of Mesuking's story content. So just getting to that point where they ask the question doesn't mean automatically I don't have enough. But one more card will put me over the top. Oh, here we go. This was probably it. All right, I have to clear these guys out because they'll be in my way otherwise. Alright, Shioda's gonna rest in peace. Kihara, constantly blocking made you live a little longer, but it was never going to give you victory. Alright, I got a slightly battered gold bracelet, which is just going to waste space in my inventory. But what we're really after is the Mesu King card. Can I please collect it? Why can't I collect this fucking card? These guys are somehow still blocking me? Yeah, I don't know why. I need to clear them out of there. Maybe I was supposed to pick up this. No, they're still there. I think that guy's presence is somehow blocking me from... Alright, well, let me just go into Popo and leave again and see if that resets whatever stopped me from getting the card. And now I'm starting to wonder, okay, so there's other places where I found a Mesu King card but couldn't get to it. Am I supposed to get into a fight there, grab something, like use it as an object in combat and change the geography? I don't think so. Because, yeah, Sawtooth Stag Beetle. I don't think so, because the other places, like, it's in a nook you can't get to. It's not like there's a sign it's behind. There's another one. It's in a higher branch on a tree than you can reach. So I don't think there's anything I'm going to do in combat with thugs on that screen that will change the fact that I can't reach high enough to get to it. Like, hit the tree with a sign while swinging around and knock the Mesu King card out of the tree. I do not believe that is the solution. There's something else going on. Maybe, like, as a reward for completing Mesu King quests, I'll eventually be given some kind of Mesu King vacuum item that sucks Mesu King cards out of inaccessible places. But anyway, this should be enough that we can continue Rumble Roaches. The side quest that is probably going to drive away my last viewers of this series. Oh, mister, do you want to play? Each game is 100 yen. A new opponent. I was wondering, could you match me with a new opponent?
Let's see. Can I take a look at your cards, mister? Oh, you're growing a decent collection. I bet you can battle against even stronger opponents with these cards. Let's see. Your next opponent is... Tomohiro-kun.
What happened? Why are you crying? Are you a little baby?
He was playing Mesu King at the arcade on Theater Avenue, and he just battled this boy who plays over there.
And when I lost to him, he said, "Small fries like you don't have the right to play Rumble Roaches." What? Really? That's terrible. I've never felt this awful before from playing Rumble Roaches.
Tomohiro-kun.
Do you really think this kid is still at the... Do you think this kid is still at the game center?
Yeah, probably. We came right from there.
Professor, please, beat him so bad that he's the small fry.
Tomohiro-kun, that's not... Revenge won't make you feel any better. Rumble Roaches should be something you enjoy.
Professor. But Professor, I can't enjoy Rumble Roaches like this.
Dots.
Professor, you're just a coward. Fine, I won't depend on you anymore, Professor.
Tomohiro-kun.
Tomohiro, you shouldn't say things like that.
What?
I want to see what the arcade on Theater Avenue's like. Think you can lead me there?
What? You too, mister? Hey there, mister!
Don't worry, Professor. I'm not going there to take revenge.
Then why would you go there?
I want to show the rude kids at that arcade that there's a proper way to enjoy Rumble Roaches.
Mister... I'll be waiting at the game center.
Sure. And then you go off and have like 20 hours of gameplay without meeting that kid. Professor, what you're saying is true. But to really enjoy Mesu King with everyone, or rather Rumble Roaches with everyone, there are times you need to fight.
Dots.
I'll show them an example of how to play nice with others. Or beat it into them. Please, you have to let me go, Professor.
Okay, go ahead.
I love the fact that he's he needs the permission of this little kid before he can act. Like, this kid is his sensei. He can't just go off and start a feud with a rival Mesu King Rumble Roach's chapter without the blessing of the professor there. Kiryu's a grown man, but he still needs to follow because he hasn't earned the right to lead in the world of Mesu King yet. So this is probably the next Mesu King quest, and I thought I saw something flashing there. Never mind. This is probably the next Mesu King quest, and there's a place where we can dump off this fairly worthless to us gold bracelet anyway. Honestly, the gold bracelets and stuff, like I could keep them in my inventory to have the next time I go on a date with one of the Goyles, but you don't really need, like, if you answer the questions correctly, you don't need them. Oh, it's Mr. Question. It's what is it? Takuma Sakazaki, Kyo and Yuri's father. Hey, hold up. Oh, was this the runaway Yakuza guy? He's got a similarly ugly coat. That locker key you have. We know who gave you that. You bumped into our little friend, right? Nani? Oh yeah, I did. That was the guy who said his Yakuza family was chasing him down for trying to leave. The item in that locker belongs to our family, so just hand over the key and get out of here. Sorry, but you're in no position to be making claims on my property. Your property? You must be dumber than you look. And when we're done, you're gonna look even dumber. Because there's nothing dumber looking than a pile of blood and pus. Okay, that was an odd threat, but... I mean, not the part about me leaving me a pile of blood and pus makes sense, but... it looking dumb being the worst part. I don't know about that. Oh, nice. To throw shit at this guy. Never mind, he finally got close enough that that's no longer a viable strategy. But I like the idea of just throwing shit at him. Ugh. I feel like I got hit by a truck. I don't know what your problem is, but this locker key was a gift. So get out of my face. Yeah, gift is German for poison, you know. Oh, I didn't know that. That's interesting. You don't know what you're unleashing, man. When you're carrying around what you find in there, you better watch your back. Thanks for the advice. What the heck could be so important to them in there? And it's like soiled panties or something. Got a charismatic photo. Is this just a photo of their patriarch? If I try to use this, it's gonna make me look like an idiot. Huh. Doesn't seem like it was worth fighting a bunch of Yakuza over, was it? Well, some stories are more involved in this game than others, but we got 30,000 experience points. We're right on the verge of being able to actually level up something. Repair kit has been received. That's it, right? This kind of looks lighter than the others, but only because they darken up as you get further down. And we don't actually have a locker key that we can open in the traditional way there. But I think we have to drop off this this nonsense filling up our inventory now. Repair kit seems to... Oh, when people see this, they'll probably want it so badly they'll be willing to pick a fight with you. Okay, so this is something you can equip to increase the encounter rate, I guess. So, not useful to me at the moment, but I guess it's a thing that if you're trying to be fairly completionist about your playthrough, you'd want to get it, obviously. Alright, so throw down another quick save. Oh, we can upgrade abilities. Never mind. I thought everything was level 80. Apparently I do have some level 50 stuff we can do.
Yasso! And I'm super bad.
So let's concentrate on brawler style. Double finishing blow and kick combo are 'Cause that's all rush style. This is everything styles. This is beast mode. And again, the L1 then press something when attacked. Don't seem to have the timing down for properly. Double finishing mode. Well, what does this lead to? This leads to body counter. A body blow unleashed from the guard position. One of those things that'll never get to work. That's snatching strike. After certain finishing blows, grab the enemy again and deliver a savage strike. I might actually get some use out of this if I can remember to do it. And then the ultimate thing here is this way. Launch a counterattack when an enemy comes at you. This sends a shock through their bodies if they were struck by lightning. Oh, okay, that sounds neat. Pressure the enemy with a high power combo attack. Well, it would be easy enough to use. Charge quick step. Release a charge punch after evading with a quick step. However, you can't charge a knee attack. And the ultimate is stick mastery. Your weapon durability won't drop when wielding a one-handed pole as long as you remain calm. I mean, I like the passive. I like the ones that are giving me a benefit without me having to actually do anything. But at the end of the day, square, 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 triangle, circle is the thing I could actually train myself to actually use. So let's start moving towards that. In the meantime, I'm just kind of curious. Okay, 85 is as expensive as anything gets. I was wondering if there's a whole other tier, but 85 is. We've got a whole bunch of stuff that all costs 85 on that's left to get, but 80 there's no longer it's 3, then 10, then 50, then 85. There's nothing that's like 150 or anything like that. All right, so we were going to save. So let's go ahead and do that. And when we come back next time, because I think we're like 27-ish minutes into this thing. This seems like a good time to call it a video. When we come back next time, I don't know how much of it we'll have before we hit another wall. But like it or not, guys, next time I think we're wandering back into the world of Mesu King, aka Rumble Roaches. Bright lights, city lights. I'm talking about the Yankee Roach. See you then.